Today it's going to be, I'm just going to stay inside today. It's going to be, in my opinion, cold. Temperature-wise, it's going to be in the 40s and 50s. You combine that with the wind. I mean, we can't get rid of this wind. It's going to be windy like it was on Monday. Maybe not quite as bad, but wind gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. And, yeah, combine that with cooler temperatures, it's going to make it cold. Look at the wind already this morning. They're going to pick up this afternoon. A clear sky, can see the stars on our Holton cam as well. The cloud cover we saw earlier this morning now has moved out of here. It's a clear sky pretty much everywhere. Your temperature 39 degrees, actually our warmest spot in northeast Kansas, but with the wind out of the west at 13 miles per hour. Look at your feels like temperature now below freezing, so feeling like 31 degrees. That's the trend today. Your feels like temperature will be below the air temperature. Also, look at the dew point, 25 degrees for your dew point. Dry air in place, dry air and wind. The rest of you see an elevated risk for fire danger this afternoon. Temperatures this morning in the 30s, 33 at Burlington, 36 at Marysville, at the freezing mark at Clay Center, 38 at Junction City and Manhattan. And your wind is out of the west, 20 miles per hour already this morning. And again, that's going to pick up in the later morning hours to the early afternoon. Temperature-wise today, we'll struggle. We will, I think, so we'll get in the 50s briefly in the later afternoon hours. But again, feels like temperature will never get there. Your feels like temperature will peak in the lower to middle 40s. Starting off tomorrow morning, temperatures getting to the freezing mark again, and winds will not subside tomorrow morning. So colder temperatures near the freezing mark, and you combine that with wind out of the northwest throughout the overnight hours, 15 to 20. Your feels like temperatures tomorrow morning will be in the 20s, maybe some spots trying to get into the teens. Now this afternoon, sustained wind 20 to 25 miles per hour. That'll gust to around 40 miles per hour. And like I mentioned before, with all that wind and the dry conditions in place, it's going to pose a risk for fire danger. It's not over the top, but there is a risk. A high risk for most of northeast Kansas, a little bit more moisture in our southern and southeastern counties. Still a moderate risk for fire danger in that area. A clear sky this morning in our storm system just off towards our north. Here it is. Look at all the snow going on in the Dakotas. What this is doing is bringing all that colder air, and it continues to seep its way into northeast Kansas. We'll gradually get colder today and into Thursday. Then here's your next storm system. Look how strong this thing is. It is spiraling just off the west coast of Canada and also Washington. This will move in 8 to 9 days from now. It's going to take a while. Brings in another blast of colder air just before Thanksgiving. Today, though, a clear sky, lots of sunshine this afternoon. That's the trend for the next couple of days, a clear sky and plenty of sunshine in the afternoon hours, and that goes all the way into Friday. But today will be windy, Thursday will be windy. Winds will finally subside later on Thursday night. So high today, 50. It won't ever feel like 50. It'll feel colder than that. Mostly sunny sky, 31 for your low tonight, feeling like the 20s, though. So it's going to be a cold morning Thursday morning, and also Thursday, a high of 45 degrees. But wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour will make it feel like the 30s and low 40s. 49 degrees on Friday, but you get rid of that wind, so that'll feel better. But the weekend, though, looks fantastic. 57 degrees on Saturday, increasing cloud cover throughout the day. High of 62 degrees on Sunday. And here comes that second blast of colder air, 44 for your high on Tuesday.